This is a sad story, folks. So for those of you who don't know, a kid by the name of Daunte Wright was pulled over on a traffic stop. During the traffic stop, the police found out that he had a warrant for his arrest. As they went to take him into custody, he began to fight with the police and try to jump in his car and take off. And while the other two officers tried to get him out of the car, the third officer pulled her gun thinking it was a taser, yelled, "Taser, taser, taser," pulling the trigger, then pop. He speeds off, she drops her gun and goes, "Oh no, I shot him. Oh no, I shot him." Now, honestly, guys, I do think it was a mistake. I think it was a negligent discharge. I think she really meant to go for her taser instead of the Glock. But mistake or not, there needs to be some consequences for this police officer. Period. Lady, you're a 22-year veteran of the police force in your town. You should not be making those type of mistakes. That mistake cost somebody their life. There's no do-overs for that kid. He was 20 years old. Still had some time to correct himself and get on the right track. You know what this tells me? This tells me that the police training in some of these cities and states is piss poor. You mean to tell me in 22 years you don't remember that your taser's on your left side? The situation wasn't really that stressful. You fucked up. Now, do I believe that Daunte Wright was in the right? No, I don't. Me personally, I think that if he had a warrant for his arrest and they caught him, you gotta take that L, not run. Which I never really understood. I don't understand why people run. The police know where you live. They got your ID. Like, how far you think you're gonna get? But his combativeness should not have cost him his life, because an officer doesn't know her right from her left. Now, they said the officer resigned her position. That's not enough. That's not enough. You can't say, "Oops, my bad," and move on with your life like it's nothing. Now, should she have her day in court? Yeah, but she needs to face the music. And for all y'all conservative ink out there, bringing up this kid's past like it had something to do with him getting shot that day, y'all make me sick, man. A picture of this kid holding a gun, whether it was illegal or not, wasn't just cause for him to get shot that day. You'll do this all the time. You did it with Ahmaud Arbery. You did it with George Floyd. And now you did it with this kid. Why? What point do you got to prove? A life was taken when it didn't have to be. Now, if you feel like his actions that day contributed to what happened and you felt like it could have been avoided, then comment on that. But don't start digging in his past trying to justify what happened to him. And then you wonder why you have a hard time reaching out to the black community or have a hard time reaching people that's on the fence. Is when you do stuff like this and you try to justify these things, going too hard for your base instead of showing just a little bit of humanity. Anyway, condolences to the young man. Hope his family finds some kind of peace and justice in what happened. And for all you people over on the right who are trying to justify this, y'all need to take a long look in the mirror and put yourself in that situation or put your kid in that situation and tell me if you still keep that same thought process.